President Obama today made it official. He's urging Congress to pass the most comprehensive set of gun control measures since 1968.
If there's even one thing we can do to reduce this violence, if there's even one life that can be saved, then we've got an obligation to try.
The sweeping proposals include new requirements on background checks for every gun sale, a ban on military-style assault weapons, and new limits on how much ammunition each gun magazine can carry. Those proposals were largely developed by a new congressional task force that included Bay Area Congresswoman Jodi Speier. Speier is also a high-profile victim of gun violence. NBC Bay Area's Jodi Hernandez caught up with Speier today to find out what she thought of the president's final proposals. Jodi?
Diane, Congresswoman Jodi Speier has a very unique perspective on this issue. As you mentioned, she herself is a survivor of a mass shooting that took place years ago. She sat down with us today to talk about the president's proposals and about her own commitment to combat gun violence.
It is a good day. It's a good first day.
Congresswoman Jodi Speier says she's hopeful that meaningful new gun control is on the way. Speier says the president's sweeping proposals are long overdue.
When the president said today that members of Congress who are more interested in getting an A grade from the NRA than they are in saving the life of a child going to school should be called out, I think that says it perfectly.
Speier was among a group of 12 Democrats who met with the vice president to advise him on what's needed.
What I said to the vice president was that he should advise the president to do as much as he can by executive order, because I don't have a lot of confidence in Congress doing what the American people want them to do.
While she's pleased the president plans to use his executive power to make immediate changes, she doesn't believe he went far enough.
I feel strongly that he should also take executive action and restrict the importation of assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. If he doesn't do it, I'm going to introduce a bill to make sure it is done.
Speier knows all too well the devastation guns in the wrong hands can create. As a congressional aide to Congressman Leo Ryan, she survived the Jonestown massacre of 1978. She was shot 5 times, waiting 22 hours for help. Congressman Ryan and many others didn't make it.
It is a constant reminder that while those around me perished, I survived. And I have an obligation to their memory to do everything I can to reduce the amount of gun violence in this country.
Speier is organizing a gun buyback in her district. She says they'll be offering $200 for assault weapons, $100 for handguns. That event will take place in San Mateo on January 26th. She is also working on legislation, that legislation she mentioned, to ban the import of assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. She plans to introduce that legislation in the coming weeks. Reporting live in San Francisco, I'm Jodi Hernandez, NBC Bay Area News.
Okay.